You'll move out this November. See where you'll live next. My beloved child, pause for a moment and listen closely. There is something gentle yet powerful unfolding in your life, and it is not random. The path you are walking right now may feel familiar, but a quiet shift is already forming beyond the horizon. You may not see it yet, but the chapter you are living in is slowly closing its pages. The walls around you, the streets you walk through, the room where your thoughts wander late at night, all of it has been preparing you for a change that will arrive sooner than you expect. And when November arrives, something meaningful will happen. Not in a sudden or overwhelming way, but like the calm turning of a season. A door will open, and you will realize that you are ready to step into a new space. A place that feels different. A place that carries a strange sense of familiarity the moment you enter it. Don't skip this moment. Stay with me until the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and it begins with understanding why this move is not just about changing locations. It is about stepping into the life that has been quietly preparing itself for you. Right now, you may be wondering how this could possibly be true. Maybe the idea of moving feels distant. Maybe nothing around you seems like it's about to change. But the most meaningful shifts in life rarely announce themselves loudly. They begin quietly. And the signs, they have already started appearing around you. Think carefully. Have you noticed a growing feeling that you no longer belong fully where you are? A gentle restlessness in your heart? A small voice inside you whispering that something new is waiting somewhere else? That voice is not there by accident. November will not simply bring a change of address. It will bring a change of atmosphere, a change of perspective, and a new sense of direction that begins the moment you step into that next place. But here is the part most people miss. The place you will move to is not random. There is a reason your path is guiding you there, and the story behind that place is far more meaningful than you can imagine. Stay with this message, because in the next moment, something about that future home will begin to reveal itself. And when you hear it, you may realize that this move has been forming long before you ever thought about leaving. My beloved child, there is a quiet moment approaching in your life that you cannot yet see, but it is already moving toward you. The place you are in right now has served its purpose. Every corner, every familiar sound, every memory created within these walls has been shaping you for the next step of your journey. But listen carefully, because this message carries a gentle revelation. The life you are living today is not the final scene of your story in this place. Something is shifting behind the scenes, like the calm turning of a page in a book you have been writing without even realizing it. And when November arrives, that page will finally turn. You will move. Not out of confusion. Not out of pressure. But because a new space is waiting for you to step into it. Right now, it may feel impossible to imagine leaving where you are. Your routines are here. Your comfort is here. The streets you walk, the view you see from your window, the quiet moments that belong only to you, they all feel permanent. But they were never meant to hold you forever. Don't skip this moment. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and understanding this change will reveal something powerful about your future. The place you will move to is not just another location on a map. It carries a different energy, a different rhythm, and when you arrive there, something inside you will immediately recognize it. You may pause for a second and wonder, why does this place feel so right? That feeling will not be random. Because long before the move happens, the path toward that new home has already begun forming around you. Small signs, quiet opportunities, subtle shifts in conversations and decisions, they are slowly guiding you toward that moment. And what makes this even more surprising is this. The move itself will feel simple. But the reason behind it is much deeper than you expect. Stay with this message, because what you are about to discover about the place you will live next might completely change the way you see the journey ahead. A quiet realization is beginning to form, even if you have not fully noticed it yet. Somewhere deep within you, there is a feeling that your current surroundings are gently preparing to release you. Not pushing you away, simply making space for what comes next. The days will continue as normal for now. The same streets, the same familiar rooms, the same routines that have wrapped around your life for so long. Yet beneath that normal rhythm, something new is quietly taking shape. November will arrive like a soft turning of the season. And with it, the moment you begin to see a different path opening before you. Don't skip this part. Stay till the end, because what you are about to understand will make everything feel clearer. Something huge is waiting for you, but it begins with a single realization. You are not leaving your current place behind because it failed you. You are leaving because you have grown beyond it. Every experience you lived there has been preparing you for the next environment meant to support who you are becoming. Growth often happens silently, and when the time is right, life gently guides you toward a space that reflects that growth. The place you will move to carries a different atmosphere. Imagine waking up there for the first time. The light entering through the window feels new. The air feels different. The surroundings feel unfamiliar yet strangely welcoming. In that quiet moment, you will feel something settle in your heart. A sense that you are exactly where you are meant to be for this new chapter. But here is something few people realize. The journey to that new home does not start the day you move. It starts now, with the subtle choices and small moments already unfolding around you. And very soon, one small event will appear in your life that seems ordinary at first. Yet that single moment will quietly lead you closer to the place you will soon call home. Something subtle is about to cross your path, and at first it may seem like an ordinary moment. A conversation, a thought, an unexpected idea, or a small opportunity that appears quietly in your day. Most people would overlook it without a second thought. But for you, it will feel different. There will be a small pause inside your mind, like a gentle signal telling you to pay attention. That moment will not look extraordinary on the surface, yet it will carry the beginning of the path that leads you toward your next home. Stay with this message, because the meaning behind it is important. The place you are moving toward is not simply another house or another street. It represents a shift in how your life begins to feel. The energy there will invite calm thoughts, clearer plans, and a deeper sense of belonging. You may not recognize it immediately, but within a short time of arriving there, something inside you will start to settle. The restlessness that has quietly followed you for so long will begin to fade. That is when you will understand. This move was not about leaving something behind. It was about stepping into an environment that allows the next version of your life to unfold. Don't skip ahead in your thoughts right now. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the most surprising part of this journey has not been revealed yet. There is something unique about the place you will live next. It may be the view outside your window. It may be the peaceful rhythm of the area. Or it may be the feeling that every time you return there, the world slows down just enough for you to breathe more deeply. And the most fascinating part is this. Long before you ever thought about moving, that place was quietly waiting for you to arrive. But the real question is not where the place is. The real question is why your path is leading you there now, right at this moment in your life. Because the answer to that question changes everything. There is a reason this change is happening now, and the timing is more meaningful than you might think. Life moves in quiet cycles, and sometimes a new chapter begins only after you have gathered the strength and wisdom needed to step into it. Right now, you are closer to that moment than you realize. The place you are living in today has been a classroom for your heart and your mind. It gave you experiences, lessons, and moments of reflection that shaped the person you have become. Nothing about your time there was wasted. But every chapter, no matter how meaningful, eventually reaches its final page. When November approaches, you will begin to notice a gentle shift. The thought of moving will no longer feel distant or uncertain. Instead, it will start to feel natural, almost as if the idea has been quietly growing inside you all along. Don't skip this moment. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. And the next piece of this story reveals why your next home will feel different from anywhere you have lived before. Imagine walking into that space for the first time. The rooms may be new to your eyes, the surroundings unfamiliar, yet something inside you will recognize the feeling instantly. It will be a calm certainty, a quiet understanding that you have stepped into a place meant for the next chapter of your life. You may stand there for a moment and simply breathe. And in that moment, a thought may cross your mind, this place feels like a beginning. Because the move you are about to make is not just about changing where you live. It is about entering an environment where new ideas, new connections, and new opportunities can grow naturally around you. But there is one detail about this new place that makes the story even more fascinating. It holds something you have been hoping for, even if you never spoke it out loud. A quiet truth is beginning to reveal itself, and the closer you move toward November, the clearer it will become. The place you are going to live next is connected to a hope you once carried silently in your heart. Maybe it was a simple wish for peace. Maybe it was the desire to wake up somewhere that feels lighter, calmer, and more inspiring. Or maybe it was the dream of standing in a space that finally feels like it reflects who you are becoming. Whatever that quiet hope was, it has not been forgotten. The path ahead is slowly guiding you toward a place where that feeling can finally breathe. And when you step into that new home, something inside you will notice the difference immediately. Not because everything is perfect, but because the atmosphere will feel right. Don't skip this part. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the next discovery may surprise you in a way you never expected. There will be a small moment after the move, a quiet evening, perhaps. You will pause in your new space and look around, noticing how different everything feels compared to where you were before. The sounds will be different. The rhythm of the days will feel different. Even your thoughts may begin to move in a new direction. That is when you will understand something powerful. You were never meant to stay in the same place forever. Life gently moves people from one environment to another when their story is ready to expand. And your story is expanding now. But there is another detail about this move that very few people would expect. The moment you arrive in that new place, something meaningful will begin to unfold around you, almost as if the environment itself has been waiting for you to step into it. A new feeling will begin to grow the moment you settle into that space. At first it may be subtle, almost like a quiet whisper inside your thoughts. But day by day, it will become clearer. You will start to notice how different your energy feels there. The mornings may feel calmer. The evenings may carry a gentle peace that allows your mind to slow down. Even the smallest moments, sitting near a window, walking outside for a short while, or simply resting in silence, will begin to feel meaningful in a way you did not expect. This is not coincidence. Sometimes a place arrives in our lives exactly when we are ready for it. Don't skip this moment. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the next realization might be the most surprising part of this journey. There will come a day shortly after you move when you pause and think about your old surroundings. The memories will still be there, but the feeling will be different. Instead of longing to return, you will feel grateful for the chapter that helped you grow. That is when you will truly understand what this move represents. It is not an ending. It is the beginning of a quieter, stronger version of your life. The new place will give you space to think more clearly, dream more openly, and move forward without the weight of the past holding you back. Opportunities and ideas that once felt distant may begin to appear naturally around you. And slowly, almost without noticing it, you will start building a routine in that new environment that feels surprisingly right. But there is still one final piece of this story that has not been revealed yet. Because the most beautiful part about the place you will live next is not just the home itself. It is the life that begins to grow around it. A gentle surprise is waiting just beyond this chapter, and it will reveal itself once you begin living in that new place. At first, everything may feel unfamiliar. New surroundings, new routines, a different rhythm to your days. But very quickly, something unexpected will happen. You will begin to feel a quiet sense of belonging. Not because you forced it, and not because everything changed overnight. It will happen naturally, like a seed finally finding the right soil to grow. The environment around you will begin to support your thoughts, your plans, and the direction your life is quietly moving toward. Stay with this message. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you, and this next realization might touch your heart in a way you didn't anticipate. In that new place, you will discover small moments that bring unexpected joy. A peaceful walk, a window that lets the morning light enter perfectly, a corner where you can sit and simply breathe. These small details will slowly shape your days into something calmer and more meaningful. And one evening, when everything feels still, a thought may cross your mind. You will realize that this move was not just about leaving a location behind. It was about creating space for the life that has been patiently waiting for you to step into it. The future that once felt uncertain will begin to look clearer. New ideas will form. New possibilities will appear. Your perspective will shift in ways that help you see your path with greater confidence. But here is the part that makes this story truly special. The place you are moving to will not only change where you live. It will quietly change how you see the world around you. An unexpected clarity will begin to appear once you spend a little time in that new place. At first, the change may feel simple, just different walls, different streets, a different view when you look outside. But slowly, something deeper will unfold. Your thoughts will feel lighter. Ideas that once stayed hidden in the background will begin to surface. You may find yourself imagining possibilities that once felt far away. This is the quiet power of a new environment. Don't skip this moment. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the meaning behind this move is about to become even clearer. There will be a morning when you wake up in that new space and notice something unusual. The feeling that once followed you, the sense of being stuck in the same cycle, will begin to fade. In its place, a calm confidence will start to grow. You will begin to see your future with a different kind of focus. Plans that once felt uncertain will start to take shape. Your steps will feel more intentional, as if the road ahead has finally opened enough for you to see where it might lead. And the most surprising part is this. The move you make in November will become a turning point you look back on later with gratitude. You will realize that stepping into that new home quietly unlocked the beginning of something much bigger. Not overnight, but steadily, day by day. Because the place you are about to live next will do more than shelter you. It will support the version of yourself that has been waiting patiently to rise. And there is still one final realization left to uncover, a realization that ties everything together and reveals why this move arrives exactly when you need it most. One final truth is waiting to be understood, and once you see it, everything about this journey will make sense. The move that awaits you in November is not simply a change of location. It is the quiet beginning of a new rhythm in your life. When you look back on this moment in the future, you will remember how ordinary everything seemed before the shift happened. The same surroundings, the same daily patterns, the same expectations you carried without questioning them. Yet beneath all of that, life was gently guiding you forward. Stay with this moment. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you, and this realization brings the entire story together. The place you will live next will not feel important because of its size, its design, or its appearance. What will make it special is the way it allows you to become more of who you truly are. You will begin to notice it in small ways. Your thoughts will feel clearer when you sit quietly there. Your plans will begin to feel possible again. Even your sense of direction will slowly strengthen, as if the path ahead has finally widened enough for you to walk it with confidence. And one evening, while sitting peacefully in that space, a realization may arrive gently in your heart. You were never just moving to a new place. You were moving toward a new chapter of yourself. Everything you experienced before this moment helped prepare you to step into it. Every lesson, every quiet struggle, every moment of reflection shaped the person who would eventually walk through the door of that new home. And when November arrives, the move itself may feel simple. But the meaning behind it will stay with you for much longer. Because that place will not only become where you live next. It will become the place where the next part of your story truly begins. Now imagine a quiet evening not long after the move. The boxes are slowly disappearing, the rooms are beginning to feel familiar, and the space around you is settling into a peaceful rhythm. In that still moment, you may pause and simply look around. Something inside you will feel different. Not in a dramatic way, but in a calm and steady way that feels deeply real. The air will seem lighter, your thoughts more open, and your heart more certain that you have stepped into the right chapter. Stay with this moment. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you, and this final realization may be the most meaningful part of the journey. The place you are moving to will not just change where you wake up each morning. It will gently reshape how your days begin to unfold. Small opportunities, fresh ideas, and unexpected moments of inspiration will start appearing around you. You may notice new habits forming. New routines that make your days feel balanced and purposeful. Even the way you think about your future may begin to shift toward something brighter and more hopeful. This is the quiet gift of the move waiting for you in November. It is not about leaving something behind. It is about stepping into an environment that welcomes the next version of your life. And one day, while standing in that new place, you may realize something beautiful. The journey that once felt uncertain has led you exactly where you needed to be. A home that reflects your growth. A space that supports your dreams. A chapter that begins with calm, clarity, and possibility. So as the days move closer to November, remember this gentle truth. The change ahead is not something to worry about. It is something to welcome. Because the place you will soon call home is more than just the next stop on your path. It is the beginning of a life that finally feels ready to unfold.